안녕하세요. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. And yay, we are reacting to Donghae and The Sun Has Risen, which is the title track off of his very first solo album.
That just blows my mind, yeah. Blows my mind.
Donghae is my bias in Super Junior, so I am super excited. And so his first full-length solo album is called Alive, and it was released in April of 2026.
Okay.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
It says, it's a dynamic pop track featuring reggaeton drums and Brazilian funk-style synth bass, symbolizing a new, energetic beginning in his career.
Okay.
The lyrics deliver a message of unstoppable forward movement and resilience, and there's a play on the artist's name, Donghae, meaning East Sea, symbolizing the sun rising over his name, representing a new bright era.
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
I am excited. I'm like, okay, Donghae.
Okay. All right, well, let's take a listen. We haven't heard this. We haven't seen the video, obviously, so very excited to see what Donghae's
Well, and I'm
doing.
wondering how it's going to be, how Donghae stuff is going to be different than D&E stuff.
True. Well, we just saw we've reacted to one of his songs already off of this album.
Off of this album.
And it was very, upbeat, lighthearted, playful.
It was very playful.
Which kind of feels like D&E stuff. So.
Oh, gosh. And so how is this one going to be different?
I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. Okay, and I just have to pre-warn you guys, my allergies are killing me, so I have popped a cough drop so that it's not obnoxious while we're reacting. So I do apologize that I have something in my mouth. Okay, but here we go.
Why did I think the van was moving?
Because it has a wave thing going through it.
이게는 습관이 passion 제대로 물려받은 passion 예술과 지방에서 장렬한 passion Don't stop me 날 건들지 마
Ooh, I like that.
I like that too. That was like the reggaeton.
가지마 가지마 하지마 하지마 이게 내 스타일 골때리는 킥킥 착착 삐끗 리듬 감아서 착 킥플립 심장 울리는 baseline 리듬 따라가 스토킹 저리 저렇지 날 혈액순 난 뒷박에 그룹 다시 나와 남자다운 척 러버 다이 리듬에 perfume 책지 해 뜨고 나면 눈부셔 brand new 했었네 했었네 눈을 부시게도 했었네 I'm living good on we 했었네 From me
The buildings are bumping.
What you want from me
The sun is coming.
눈을 부시게도 했었네 Want you my right by my side 두번 사라지고 했었네 Want you my right by my side 지금 어떤네 What you want from me 했었네 Take me to the sky I'm still alive Nobody can drag me down 충분해 beautiful day Take me to your heart 눈을 맞추고 Pull me close up Yeah I'll be losing my mind Too bad I touch a boy
The difference in his voice in these parts of the song.
Right? Or insane.
From me, I'm living high, 했었네. What you want from me, 살다가 보니 했었네. Want you my right, 눈이 부시게도 했었네. Want you my right by my side, 두번 사라지고 했었네. Want you my right by my side, 지금 어떻네, what you want from me, 했었네.
Just kidding. So after watching Ye-sung and him having the sound of a traffic accident, and now Donghae having a traffic, like, car crash sounding accident, I feel like there's a theme in these independent super juniors where they have been traumatized by the
And they're
traffic
sharing it with
accidents.
us. My medicines are
But
not
I feel
enough
like
for
this just
today.
shows that the two tragic accidents that they've had have been very impactful in Super Junior, with not only the Super Junior group, but the individual members as well. And wow. We literally just got done with Ye-sung. I was like, well, Donghae, we're going to do Donghae next, and we're super excited. And we knew, I just knew his was going to be upbeat and joyful and not have a traffic or like the sound of a car accident, and it definitely did. I apologize if you heard my expletives.
I don't know how I'm going to edit that out.
But Sabrina's amazing. She can work magic.
Oh, like,
I don't know what else to say. Like, what the world.
I felt like they each played a different role in the MVs. Like, feel like Donghae's like came at like he's doing well, and like life happened in that moment, and it just like Ye-sung's is in the middle of the MV and Donghae's is like at the end, but they both catch you completely off guard. Like, okay, I feel like they're both sending a message though of like, anything can happen at any moment, you just like never know. So about the song, like I love that the
styling.
I love that the chorus felt very different than like the verses, and his voice sounded so different from the chorus to the verse that I love like that little bit of like you called it like reggaeton, like where it's like the rhythm just really changed. And it was very different from the one, I can't think of the song right now that we've already reacted to off of this album, but they felt very different.
I did love that you got to see him in so many different aspects, like in so many different visuals. Like I loved the styling choices that he had. I loved just kind of him on the street with like the tie and still looking very formal with the blue suit. And was that Super Junior blue? Like it almost looked a little bit darker than Super Junior blue. But I would imagine that is the Super Junior blue, like the blue suit, the suit jacket that he was wearing kind of in the parking garage. I felt like that was very like Super Junior blue, but also like
and when I saw the hat that had the YS on it, I'm sure it wasn't Ye-sung, but that it reminded me of Ye-sung. Yeah. And the whole style of this video with the dancing in particular reminded me of kind of Eunhyuk. So like I felt like there were a lot of like influences.
Agreed.
From the other members. And I thought that was cute, like to incorporate all of it, but yet still be his own sort of style. And I definitely got that impression of like walking through sort of confidently and all these things like happening.
Well, and there's one part where he's in the car and it's like turbocharged and you like going through the lights. Right. It felt very like a hyperdrive kind of in the car, and then he's just kind of driving around the parking lot, and I feel like it almost took you entirely out of the whole like experience. Like you were experiencing the fun and the energy and the drive, and then it was like bam. And then you have like the dancers or the background dancers like running towards the car, but it's just like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Like I just can't. And I know that not everyone's trauma is the same as mine, but
that's fair.
That is a hard stop for me. Literally, I stop breathing. Like it's like, what just happened? What just happened?
But that shows like other people's trauma is not necessarily your own trauma, and that we have to be respectful and mindful of how other people process trauma and what other experiences that have maybe been traumatic for people that is different than your own.
Yeah. I am like super lightheaded still.
Which is so funny because I would think, and we mentioned this again with Ye-sung, that I would think that those events themselves were super traumatic to Super Junior.
I wonder how Kyuhyun feels about this. I want, you know,
that's true. That's fair.
So when I was in my if you're new to us, the reason why I react so intensely to car accidents is because I was almost killed in a car accident. And so I have a very, very strong like PTSD reaction to it, where it's like, oh my gosh. So I had such a severe traumatic brain injury that I don't remember anything for weeks around the accident. Before even that memory is all gone, and it's to protect myself. So I don't remember it. But for some reason, the sound of an accident, it sets me off. It like just, even though I don't remember it just brings it all back, and my body seizes up. It's like, oh my God. So this has been happening on our channel from the beginning. There's something about
Nyan. We had to cover your eyes for Nyan.
It happens in Nyons. Like it's so many of them where it just, there's a Monster X one that I cannot watch because of the car accident, and it goes over, and over and over. And I'm like, I cannot watch it.
And the watch.
Yeah. Like, so anyway, if you are fans of Donghae and you'd like to see more on our channel, make sure that you like and subscribe down below and give us some direction, preferably non-trauma triggering MVs or performances would be great. And if you have any explanation for this video, let us know, or any thoughts or theories about it. And please God, no more of these for a while. If you know any more that have these,
but it's interesting that it's both Super Junior. Like we just reacted to 2 Super Junior reactions, and they both had a car accident in them, or the sound of a traffic accident. Like
there should be trigger warnings.
Maybe there should be a trigger
things.
Warning on like a car accident. Like
I'm gonna start that movement. Okay, all right. I'm just ranting now. So okay. So, and if you like dramas,
make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all.